Hi, my name is Dr. Reverend Penny Thompson. This is my third trip to Kenya. 2012 was a follow-up of what we had actually saw in 2010, and this being Monica's first trip. Myself, Monica, and Dr. Willis actually go in to support leaders and to train leaders and to ordain and license leaders, visit orphanage and children in Kenya.
What was the most meaningful part of the trip for you?
Recently, we went to Nahari Valley, Kenya from Nairobi. But this time we went further east into Embu. And during this trip to Embu, this is where we encounter taking back land and territory, but also training the leaders on how to walk their land and how to specifically look for specific things on the land, how principalities come into their territory. So it's like taking the topics that was trained to the leaders and allowing them to apply it in practicality. The obstacles that I have to overcome to get to Kenya and even Uganda sometimes when we go is we spend a month we fast, and we spend an entire month hearing from the Lord exactly what to bring forth for each nation that we go through. And so in that fasting period, the team is fasting together and working as a unit so that when we get there, we already have the Lord's heart for that nation, for those nations, and for the people. And He already gives us what things we need to bring forth to the leaders. And we always hit the target through that fast, that time that we spend.
Can you tell us what was the most challenging going on this mission trip?
Getting Monica to go was the most challenging.
Amen to that. I was kicking and screaming. My name is Monica Alvarez, and I recently went to Kenya, Africa, with my friend Penny Thompson.
How did the Lord use you on this mission trip?
I think He really just used me to strengthen my faith and trust in Him that He could take me to dark places in the earth. And I just felt safe and secure in the palm of His hands, and I knew I could go into anywhere in the earth that He would send me. The same God that had created an American is the same God that created an African, and that the work that He does in America is the same work that He does in Africa. And I think that I went with a lot of misconceptions about Africa and what the people were like or what the land was like, and really, when it came down to it, we're all sort of the same. We all have a great love for our family and for our country and our community, and we all have the same fears. Oh, the most meaningful, to really see God's power work under an open heaven. I'd never seen it like that before, where people just, their hearts were so hungry and so thirsty for a touch of God, and we were able to come and just pray and minister and anoint people, and we just saw lives just being changed instantly.
What do you take away from this trip?
That I can trust God, that He knows me, He knows my fears, and He uses all of those things together for good. He's used my past failures and my successes, and He combines them together, and He allows me to go into the earth and share my testimony, and never realized what my little testimony could do to one person, let alone a community or a village.